All right, now I'm on example 1 on the top of page 308. Follow along, listen carefully as I go through. Okay, read the directions first. Determine whether the given value of the variable is a solution of the equation. So they've given us this equation and they told us, hey, we think x equals 3.6. Our only job here is to plug in 3.6 for that x and see if it's correct. So where I see the x, I'm going to plug in 3.6. And then I just need to do the math. 3.6 minus 0.7. Is that going to be equal or not equal? Well, let's do the math. 3.6 minus 0.7. Line up my decimals because this is subtraction. I have to borrow. 7 take away 6 I can't do, so I have to borrow. That's going to be 9, and that's going to be 2. So I'm left with 2.9. And 2.9 is not the same thing as 4.3, so these are not equivalent. Okay, so the equation is not true when x equals 3.6. So x equals 3.6 is not a solution. And that's it. They just wanted you to check that. Check to see if it was correct. Okay, they did the same thing here. We have 1/3 a equals 1/4. And they told us a equals 3/4. Remember, when you have a number with a letter right next to it, it means you're multiplying. So they just want us to plug it in, do the math, and see if it's correct. Okay, so we plug in 3/4 where a is. And again, a number with a letter right next to it means multiply. So we're multiplying that. So now we just have to do the math, multiply the fractions. And then we do need to simplify, though, because it is in simplest form. So 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. But I need to simplify. 3 can go into both. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 3 goes into 12 4 times. So 3/12 is equivalent to 1/4. So 1/3 times 3/4 does in fact equal 1/4, because 3/12 is equal to 1/4. So these two are equal. So the equation is true when a equals 3/4. So a equals 3/4 is a solution. Okay, don't forget the simplifying. So when we did the multiplication, 1/3 times 3/4, we got 3/12. And so some students might go, oh, 3/12 isn't 1/4. That's not a solution. But remember, we can always simplify. Once we simplify, we realize we do get 1/4, and 1/4 is in fact equal to 1/4. All right, so make sure if you have fractions that you simplify them to double check. Okay. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video where we'll go over example 2.